For years, I ate cereal thinking it was a quick and easy breakfast. It was fast, convenient, and the box promised health with words like whole grain and fortified with vitamins. But then, I started digging into the ingredients, and what I found completely blew my mind. Prepare to have your perception of breakfast cereal shattered as we uncover the hidden sugars and misleading labels that are tricking millions of people every single morning. You won't believe what you've been eating. For decades, cereal companies have sold us the dream of a perfect morning. With bright boxes, smiling mascots, and the phrase, part of a balanced breakfast, they've built a powerful healthy halo around their products. But here's the truth. Many cereals are closer to dessert than nutrition. Some cereals marketed as healthy contain more sugar per serving than a candy bar. That's how the deception begins, and it only gets worse. Let's talk sugar. You won't always see it labeled as sugar. Instead, companies sneak it in under names like high-fructose corn syrup, maltodextrin, dextrose, sucrose, glucose syrup. Sounds scientific, right? But it all adds up to one thing: sugar. That so-called healthy cereal might actually be giving you the same sugar rush as eating a donut, or two. And it's not just about cavities. Starting your day with a sugar bomb spikes your blood sugar, then crashes it. That means fatigue, cravings, irritability, and over time, it increases risks of obesity, type 2 diabetes, and even heart disease. Is that really how you want to fuel your mornings? But sugar isn't the only villain hiding in your bowl. Many cereals are loaded with additives, artificial colors, preservatives like BHT, and emulsifiers. These aren't there for your health. They're there for shelf life, texture, and appearance. Research links some of these additives to gut health problems, inflammation, and even hyperactivity in children. Imagine sending your kids off to school with a breakfast that could actually make it harder for them to focus. Now, you might ask, if cereal is so bad, why does it seem so healthy? The answer lies in marketing. Cereal companies know exactly what to put on the front of the box to distract you from the back. Cartoon characters are strategically placed to grab children's attention. Claims like low fat make adults feel better about buying them. And words like whole grain create the illusion of nutrition, even if sugar is still the #1 ingredient. It's not an accident. It's a billion-dollar playbook designed to keep you pouring bowl after bowl. But here's the good news. You don't have to give in to the cereal trap. Healthier options exist, and they're easier than you think. Overnight oats, eggs with veggies, protein-packed smoothies, or Greek yogurt with fruit. These choices give you steady energy and real nutrition without the sugar crash. Your breakfast sets the tone for your entire day. Don't let marketing decide what fuels you. Take control, read the labels, and make the smarter choice. So, are you ready to break free from the cereal industry's tricks? Drop a comment with your go-to healthy breakfast, hit like if this opened your eyes, and don't forget to subscribe for more food. Truths the industry doesn't want you to know. The morning deception runs deeper than most of us realize. We've been conditioned to associate those colorful boxes and crunchy flakes with a wholesome start to our day. But let's peel back the layers of this carefully crafted illusion. When you pour that bowl of cereal, you're not just getting grains and milk. You're getting a hefty dose of clever marketing, hidden sugars, and questionable additives. Think about it. How many times have you reached for that box because it promised to be heart-healthy or claimed to be made with whole grains? These buzzwords are carefully chosen to make you feel good about your choice. But flip that box over, and you'll often find a very different story in the ingredient list. Let's break down a typical cereal. First ingredient, usually some form of grain. Sounds good so far, right? But keep reading. Second, third, or fourth on that list? Sugar. And not just once. Remember those sneaky sugar aliases we talked about? High-fructose corn syrup, maltodextrin, dextrose. They're all there, sometimes multiple times in a single product. It's a sugar overload disguised as breakfast. Now, let's put this into perspective. A single serving of some popular cereals can contain up to 12 grams of sugar. That's 3 teaspoons. Would you willingly spoon 3 teaspoons of sugar into your mouth first thing in the morning? Probably not, but that's exactly what millions of people are doing every day, all while believing they're making a healthy choice. The sugar content isn't just a matter of taste. It's a health issue. When you start your day with a sugar spike, you're setting yourself up for a roller coaster of energy levels. That initial rush feels great, sure. But what happens an hour or two later? The crash hits. You're tired, irritable, and craving more sugar to get that high back. It's a vicious cycle, and it's one that the cereal industry banks on to keep you coming back for more. But let's move beyond sugar for a moment. What about those other ingredients you can barely pronounce? Butylated hydroxytoluene, BHT, artificial colors, and various emulsifiers are common in many cereals. These aren't there to nourish you. They're there to make the product look better, last longer on shelves, and have that perfect texture when milk hits it. Take artificial colors, for instance. They make cereals look fun and appealing, especially to children. But studies have linked some of these dyes to behavioral issues in kids. Is that pop of color really worth the potential impact on your child's ability to focus at school? And then there's BHT, a preservative used to keep cereals fresh. While it's approved for use in food, some research suggests it could be linked to cancer in animal studies. The evidence isn't conclusive in humans, but it raises questions. Is extending shelf life worth the potential risk? The cereal industry's marketing tactics are a masterclass in persuasion. They know exactly which buttons to push to make their products irresistible. Whole grain, low fat, fortified with vitamins and minerals. These claims, plastered across the front of the box, are designed to catch your eye and ease your conscience. But here's the thing. These claims can be misleading. A cereal can be made with whole grains and still be loaded with sugar. It can be low in fat but high in empty calories. And those added vitamins? They're often synthetic versions that your body may not absorb as well as nutrients from whole foods. The placement of products in stores is no accident either. Notice how many cereals are at eye level for children? Those cartoon mascots aren't just cute characters. They're sophisticated marketing tools designed to create brand loyalty from a young age. So, what's the solution? How do we break free from the cereal trap? It starts with awareness. Next time you're in the cereal aisle, take a moment to really read those labels. Look past the flashy claims on the front and focus on the ingredient list and nutrition facts. But beyond that, consider expanding your breakfast horizons. There's a whole world of nutritious, delicious options out there that can fuel your body and mind for the day ahead. Overnight oats are a great alternative if you love that cereal texture. They're easy to prepare, infinitely customizable, and you control exactly what goes into them. Eggs are another powerhouse breakfast option. Packed with protein and healthy fats, they'll keep you feeling full and focused all morning. Add some veggies for extra nutrients and fiber. If you're short on time, hard-boiled eggs can be prepared in advance for a grab-and-go option. Smoothies are perfect for those who need breakfast on the run. Blend up some Greek yogurt, fruits, and a handful of spinach for a nutrient-dense meal you can sip on the go. The possibilities are endless, and you're in control of every ingredient. Greek yogurt with fresh fruit and a sprinkle of nuts is another quick, protein-rich option. It gives you that creamy texture you might crave from cereal, but with far more nutritional benefits. Remember, your breakfast choice sets the tone for your entire day. It's not just about calories or convenience, it's about nourishing your body and mind for whatever challenges lie ahead. By making informed choices and thinking beyond the cereal box, you're investing in your health and well-being. The cereal industry has had us fooled for decades, but it's time to wake up to the reality of what we're really eating. Armed with knowledge and healthier alternatives, we can break free from the sugar-coated deception and start our days right. So, what will your breakfast look like tomorrow? Will you reach for that familiar box, or will you try something new? The choice is yours, but now you have the information to make it a truly informed one. Here's to healthier mornings and brighter days ahead.